Picnic at Hanging Rock. Personally, I found this to be a chiefly inconsequential movie, but it was well made. For example, it keeps you hooked even though the beginning spoils it by saying that the mystery never gets solved. And how do they keep you hooked? Well, they use shaky camera movements. They also explain how Peter Weir would slow down certain shots without cueing the audience into that fact, so you get this subconscious, uncanny feeling. There's fast-paced editing, you hear ominous music played every time we look over at the rock, and we also hear an ominous rumbling noise along with it. And just as the trail seems to go cold, we get fed another clue, just like that tiny scrap of lace that Michael found. Additionally, once Irma is found, then our curiosity is fed again by the speculation of the other students and the townsfolk. So how do they illustrate the contrast between the civilized society and raw nature? Well, the college is pristine and spotless, but the moment that we step out in the city, we see clouds of dust, we hear cicadas and birds chirping, we see plenty of ants on the cake, flies, gnats, etc. buzzing around. What did I learn about 1970s Australian cinema and filmmaking in general? Well, this film became known as the first true masterpiece of Australian cinema, and it went on to stylistically influence a lot of other directors from around the world. I did appreciate the way that they handled B stories, for example with Albert and Sarah, the two orphans. It was balanced and contributed instead of distracting from the story. It was interesting to note as well how international audiences didn't always like the inconclusive ending, and I guess it just goes to show that I'm one of them.